All right, welcome to Perdido Key Gaming. Got another Kraken pack, well, sort of kind of Kraken packs video for Magic the Gathering. Although this is an episode of I went and did it, so you wouldn't have to. So, you know, you find some stuff at Wally World over there in, you know, the usual suspect place, the Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon and Magic the Gathering aisle. But they, you know, they have a section, at least the one down the street, of the stuff that they're trying to get rid of. Somebody's trying to get rid of tons of these Mind versus Might Duel Decks, as well as stuff like the gift pack, which this one is the 2018 gift pack. So this is, you know, got core set 2019 packs in there, and you know, some, you know, basic promo cards, all rares, and you know, some foil lands and stuff like that. All of them are foil, and the spin down counter. But yeah, I mean, some of the there's some you know, pretty good deals. I mean, if you're willing to put up with a craptacular what it is. I mean, but yeah, I mean, if you want to pick up 4 packs of 2019 for $10, you know, a little bit less than that, and you know, dual deck. I think I already went through one of these, and there's really nothing amazing in these things, you know. So this when did this come out? This came out 2017. So, you know, these definitely are 3 years old. They're, you know, dual decks are meant for just, you know, again, like the toolkits and everything like that. They're meant for, you know, the basic person just wanting, you know, buy a dual deck. Some of the older ones are getting up there in price, though. You know, so you get your usual, you know, how to play fold out thing, quick reference guide, actually 2 you know, cardboard boxes to put your decks in once you've opened it up, and the usual spin down counters, 1 for each deck. The leader of the whoever's in charge of the pack there. In this case, Lubia, Cold Eyes, and Joyra of the Gitu. But whether or not they're actually halfway decent decks, I don't know, because I haven't played with them. So it's, you know, kind of interesting to see what Wizards or whoever put these decks. Obviously, probably nothing really exceptional, since they're trying to get rid of all these. But it looks like you know, got some tokens at the back. Your lands are at the back. So let's see here. Okay, you know, so this is obviously a red, a green deck. There's your non-creature spells are at the back. Rampant Growth, Sylvan Might. So we are trying to build something big stompy deck, bolstered by firepower. Counter blue instant, which means, yeah. So the other guy's got blue in there. So we got those guys. Said, you got your lands. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 plus, you know, there was a It was a dual land. Dual land. But Lovisa, each creature that's a barbarian, a warrior, or a berserker gets +2/+2 and has haste. That's pretty handy. So, berserking, and I already looked at these guys. Beast attack, roar. And so total of 25 lands. It's kind of, and 4 of them are the dual land guys. So elephants, warriors, worm. Anyway, the other rares, obviously, Talara's Battalion, Elf Warriors, Elf Warrior, Goblin. So the elves and the goblins are teaming up. Rubble Belt. So you got your barbarians and warriors that they're talking about. Those guys get haste and +2/+2. Coat of arms. So goblin warriors and a goblin shaman each gets +2/+2. Maybe. Seems to be fairly, yeah. Let's see. Creatures and human shaman, human warrior. So yeah, it looks like that one's going to be a this typical red, green, stompy, go and bash your opponent as hard as possible, as quickly as possible type deck. But that, yeah, that's one of them. I mean, you got your, the other one is led by Joria the Gitu, how do you pronounce her name? She shows up quite often in History of Magic, along with Jordan Rune, Talron. So is it Merfolk? Merfolk and Kraken and Spirits and sorcery, red sorceries, Firemind's Foresight, Young Pyromancer, which in some sets could be worth a buck or two, Nuclavy, and your lands. A bunch of lands. And it being a blue deck, there's a ton of instants and sorceries. And there's the rest of your dual lands and your tokens. Anyway, it looks like, yeah, this is a... It's hard to tell what draw cards and use red guys to... Got more goblins. Who doesn't like goblins? Sheevan Meteor deals 13 damage to... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's obviously against that green stompy in the background. But yeah, it looks like this is get your spells over and over and over again while holding off the opponent with a few creatures, and that's about it. Well, a few whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell and get a 1/1 red elemental. Sheesh. So, but that's the other deck. All right, now for this gift pack. 2018, did they do one in 2019? Is this going to be difficult to get into? Seems like a lot of packaging. I mean, put this under the Christmas tree, I'm guessing, but yeah. Still, like I said, you know, $10 Wally World over in the clearance section or whatever. But yeah, that's, you know, I honestly think that they could have gotten rid of a lot of this packaging. There's the foils. I mean, there's yet another spin down, right? But more of your foils and your 4 packs of 2019, which, as we have discussed before, 2019, you know, it's definitely not going anywhere. I mean, it's been out for 2 years, right? That's 2018 is when it came out. But Rampaging Bronzodon, Angelic Guardian, Angler Turtle, and who's a red guy was Immortal Phoenix. He dies, goes back to the hand. And Avenging Vampire, 4/4 with lifelink. When he dies, destroy a creature that the opponent controls and gets a life. But yeah, 2019, it's better than some sets, but not as good as 2020, War of the Spark, or anything like that. And it's still out there. I mean, you can pick up booster boxes of that stuff fairly easily. But let's see, so 10 of these, what is that, 4, 3, yeah, you'd have to definitely buy about $140 worth of these things to make up for the same thing as a booster box. But anyway, Talon's Wildwood, Duress. Duress is always good as a first pinger, that and its buddy. Forget the other one. But yeah, the Nicol Bolas, Crucible of Worlds, Omniscience, Sarkhan, Splendid Angel, and Scape Shift are the heavy hitters in this one. I actually did my research this time. If you get a lot of stuff to get rid of, you can boost up your Ravenous Harpy and Scape Shift. There you go. So, see, and of course your land in a token. So Scape Shift basically nearly paid for that little stupid gift pack. So, and it's good, somebody's interested in Magic, buy them a little gift set. But I don't think there's anything cool in the common or uncommon slots. Draconic Discipline, Patient Rebuilding. But I'll just put these guys together. And Flames and Token. Great band I was in. Flames and a Token. Mighty Leap. Oh, Goblin Instigator. Gotta love him. He's probably what, 50 cents? Oaken form, always popular. Doom to center. Makes his appearance, gets killed. Zombie shows up. Heroic Reinforcements, just in case. And what the heck? Well, definitely 2 Scape Shifts will pay for a gift pack. But Force Bat. Hey, see that? Must be one of those. But Dwindle, Fire Elemental, elementals are cool, but this guy does nothing but beat on people. Locks in a Life Breaker. Child of Night, very popular. Bristling Boar, Colossal Dreadmaw, with his Trample. Millstone, when you absolutely positively need to make your opponent lose all of his cards. And Goreclaw, the Terra Halsisma. And Woodland Stream, and a Johnny Emblem token. But yeah, that's not bad. Scape Shift and Goreclaw. You don't want to know how she got that name. Anyway, so that ends the video of I did it so you wouldn't have to. Yeah, go out to your Walmart, see if they do have a clearance section. You'll see some surprises in there sometimes. I think last Christmas in the the last holiday season, in the clearance section at this Walmart, they actually had Explorers X-Line and Nicol Bolas Arch Enemy going for real cheap. And you should, if you haven't seen the prices on Arch Enemy, if you bought what they had at Walmart, you probably would have, 300% of what you paid. So anyway, that's it. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you might have found at Wally World. And we'll see you again soon.